So anyway,
And,
I had the guy that I lived with had a girlfriend who went to the Fashion Institute of Technology, FIT, down in the city. So I was an artist. She was like, "Oh, you should totally try to go to the school." Like, she said, "I want to take you down and show it to you." So we went down there one time on the train, and we walked down where we went to see the school, and it was really cool. You know, it was nothing I was going to be a part of, but she apparently believed in my artistic ability enough. She thought that I could get in there.
Yeah.
So I went and walked around. Then we decided, to smoke some weed. So it's nighttime now, and I'm walking around in Manhattan, and it's all these rich people wearing like, suits and trench coats. They're going out to dinner. They're going out to the shows. And it's windy out, but it's warm, I remember. And I'm packing a pipe with some marijuana I had in a bag.
Yep.
And I'm feeling free as you do in the city. I'm like, nobody sees me. Nobody cares that I'm walking down the street packing the bowl. And I can't light it because it's too windy. So we dipped down a side street. And we get in the side street, and there was only like a few cars on the street. There was a minivan and like an Acura Integra or a Legend or something. It was nothing that caused me to even pause. So get out of the wind down the side street, and I light up the bowl, and I take this great big hit. And I'm holding it, and I give it to her, and she takes a hit, and all of a sudden the dome lights come on in the Acura that was parked there.
Right.
And I see an old guy getting out with a few people. They're all wearing plain clothes. All of a sudden, this old guy that was in the passenger front seat slams his hand on my chest and pulls out a badge on a chain. And he's like, he's like, hold on there. He goes, and I blow my big hit of pot right in his face. It was definitely still very illegal. So
they were probably doing a sting for something bigger,
stings.
right?
No, they were stinging just for
anybody.
It was Giuliani cleaning up. This is one way Giuliani cleaned it up, is he had basically little ice gangs running around in plain clothes with plain cars. So they had like a Dodge Caravan in this.
Yeah,
Acura.
you wouldn't pay much attention to that vehicle.
So I get handcuffed. This is the only time I've been arrested, really.
Yeah.
I get handcuffed, and we both do. She's hysterical because she's from like a wealthy family. She can't be in the newspaper.
Yeah.
So
big oops.
Yeah, it was going to be a problem for her. She was really upset. So we both get handcuffed, and they took us and they put us in the van, the minivan.
Okay.
And we rode around in that minivan for like 6 hours while they picked up other people who were either selling pot or smoking pot or doing something. And they packed this van with way more people than it was meant to hold. But it was like an experience. Like eventually we're just like doing the stings, and they're on the radio with playing cars, and they would pinpoint somebody and then busting their ass.
Man, I don't know.
Bring them in the van, So
they were hoping to find something bigger than a couple kids smoking pot.
Well, it was just what they did. It was Giuliani.
Yeah.
Anybody that was doing anything that was out, you're out. So that's what they did.
Experience.
Well, it was interesting. So we get back to the precinct finally, and we're down. It was like the 75th precinct or something.
Yeah, right.
We end up in the. And it was the most racist shit. It was when I knew white privilege was a real thing. Okay. So I'm in there. It was 12 of us. There was 8 black guys who were selling drugs, to be fair.
Right.
And then there was myself and the girl who smoked some pot.
Yeah, your little little one-hitter.
And then there was a little Asian dude and an Italian guy who were here on student visa that got caught smoking pot also.
Ooh.
So, there was a distinction. I remember the black guys that were in the vehicle were selling pot, but nonetheless, or whatever. I don't think they had anything more than
that's
pot.
one step up in terms of, the crime.
I guess so.
But
either way, they took all of us down to the precinct, and then they separated us. So I just remember there's a line of 8 black guys, and then there's us, the lighter skinned portion of the group.
Right.
And they said, okay, you guys go that way, you go this way. And the black guys were like, man, that's some bullshit. They were like pissed off, and I'm like, what the fuck? And they took us down. The guy that had put the handcuffs on me took us down this little side hall, and he goes, look, he's like, just come to your court date. They'll dismiss it. They're like, they're not going to pay for the lab to do the test. And
I wonder what the conversation was down the other.
It was different. It was like, get your ass in there and shut the fuck up. That's what they
for 3 days.
But with us, they fucking let us go, and they were acting. The guy like put his foot up on the stairs, like he was like, I don't even worry about it, like.
Right.
And he was like, just come back. They'll dismiss it. And it's fine. So that's what I did. I showed up like a month later for my court date.
Right.
And they just said, you call my name. They go dismiss because they're not going to pay to have a lab check this swag